Okay, everyone ready?
Yeah.
So this year, or last about a year after the COVID break for me was the most inspiring read ever since we started to For You. How was it for you?
Great.
Did you get a lot of inspiration? I'm trying to share a bit of what inspired me this year from our projects, and hopefully I will inspire you as well. But let me briefly start with the introduction of myself and my company. So I'm HOnza Koudelka. My company is For You Software. I am one of the founders and owners, together with my colleagues here who are the other owners. And we started in 2000 in Prague. And since that time, we grew up to around 50 people now. So we currently have customers in 76 countries, in all different time zones that you can imagine. And our primary business focus from the beginning has been on creating custom apps, and obviously use FileMaker as a platform for that. So that's what we have done from the beginning, but later on we also added some other activities. In addition to FileMaker, we quickly started using other technologies as well. So we integrate FileMaker with different hardware devices and different systems. So integrations, whether it's with software or hardware, are a natural part of our work. We also provide FileMaker Consulting. So my experience personally is 31 years at the moment, and we have presented on 30 international events and created 28 plugins since the beginning of our company. And as a Platinum partner, we also consult for other Claris partners, and that includes also advisory on FileMaker licenses. Fun fact, I sometimes even advise Winsoft, the FileMaker and Claris distributor, on specific license cases, what is the best license for the client. The most projects that we work on include one of these top expert levels of or areas of expertise. So first and the most important for us are service level agreements. Very often customers come to us with existing solutions where they need help to either grow them, maintain them, optimize them, whatever. So we take over the care of those solutions, dive in, learn the techniques, the code that they build, and start by working on top of that. So whether there is a customer with a developer who can no longer maintain the solution or needs help with capacity or expertise, we are helping that way and keeping their solutions running. The other expertise is hardware integration. We started doing that in 2008, and since then we have integrated FileMaker with sensors, readers, printers, motors, whatever you can imagine from the hardware world. So we basically make FileMaker work with the data from the physical world, and also we can control the physical world with data in FileMaker. 12 years ago, we also started testing performance and optimizing FileMaker solutions. We released our own tool called FMBench, which you can use to benchmark your own solutions and find bottlenecks in them. Since a little bit later, I also started regularly testing and comparing different versions of FileMaker, different techniques, and publishing the results in articles, in conferences, and webinars. For the last year, I have been also a regular guest of Richard Carlton's FM Training TV every quarter to provide update on performance and share my testing results. But let me tell you more about the inspiring projects that we were working on. So in the field of performance, I made some great new discoveries. One of them is calculating summary fields on the server in FileMaker 19.5 that was released this year. And in one case, which I will be talking more about tomorrow in my performance session, I could get a result 340 times faster with FileMaker 19.6 than in 19.5. I also revealed something that was really difficult to share with the community, and that's for 30 years I was basing my decisions on wrong assumption about something in the calculation engine. I'm also going to talk about this tomorrow. But with that discovery, what I was able to optimize a few years ago in working with virtual lists, I could optimize further with the new knowledge that I got this year. And very fresh thing is native transactions in FileMaker. It's still not released, it's coming in the next version, but I'm also going to share more tomorrow about how transactions work and how they actually affect the performance. Another thing that's I'm really excited about is Traxy. That's a product that we released last year. It helps to track people, assets, goods, orders using RFID. It's a complete solution that consists of our software, implementation services, the hardware that we supply, and we can literally make it all working for you or for your customers as a solution that will save a lot of time using RFID, because within the last about 10 to 15 years, the cost of RFID technology has dropped significantly, and it became affordable for small businesses. So what was originally technology only used by big factories, big enterprises, it is now technology that you can integrate with FileMaker thanks to our software, and you can use it even for customers with just a few people and save them a lot of time by optimizing their processes, which can take a long time without the RFID technology. And we already implemented parts of this product for two customers, one in Africa who is using the technology for tracking inventory in a warehouse, and the other one is a big company in the US where they are tracking orders in the production process. Another great inspiring project is a new system that we built for a customer in Moldova. That's a diagnostic clinic who used software built by ACFA. ACFA got a big contract from the government many years ago, I think about 10, and they stopped developing their software, and they announced that they will no longer support it. So this clinic was looking for a replacement. So we built a new information system for the whole clinic from scratch, and even made it integrated, made it talk to their medical devices like magnetic resonance, ultrasound, and today even laboratory equipment. So this is very interesting because it's a complete replacement for a software built in completely different technology, and they are already more happy with it than with the old software. Another great inspiring project and Claris partner and our customer present here as well is a company from Lithuania, EcoCost. This company is a digital transformation leader in their country. They even provide prizes to their customers for being good in digital transformation, in transforming their businesses and their processes to digital technologies. And we started by helping them with performance optimization during the COVID time, when what most customers or most companies suffered from was working from home and having to deal with the long latency in comparison to local networks. Then we discovered that we can help them more, and we started helping them with integrations. So we already worked on integrating their software with Microsoft Active Directory, Azure, Office 365, electronic invoicing system, the Lithuanian electronic document signing. But the most, at least for me, the most exciting is a tool we called Doc Generator, and that's a tool for helping FileMaker to modify Excel and Word documents. This is something that EcoCost used the 360works scribe plugin for originally, but they were looking for something more scalable, less reliable on Java, for instance, and something that has more capabilities and also better performance. So Doc Generator is a tool that we built that runs as a service, can be deployed in a Docker container, so you can have a FileMaker server, one FileMaker server using multiple instances of this service to load balance the needs, or vice versa. So you can have multiple servers using one instance of Doc Generator and modify and edit the Word and Excel documents. So this is one of the most exciting projects that we worked on recently. The next one is again hardware integration. This is a project that came to us from another Claris partner who had a customer who needed to streamline the process of shipping and documenting the shipments as they ship goods to customers. And they wanted to have, they basically had a pallet of goods, and when they wanted to ship it, they took iPad and took pictures of the package before they shipped it. And it took them like a few minutes to take care of this. They wanted to have a way how to just tap the iPad and take pictures from 3 different angles at the same time, save it in the database, and let the package go. So we built a solution that's based on Raspberry Pi for them, which has 3 cameras connected at the same time, and they just connect to the Raspberry Pi using insert from URL, HTTP request, get the data from the cameras. We even had to work around things like cameras being slow to take the pictures, having to deal with length of the USB cables, because standard USB cables work reliably with the cameras only up to 5 meters, but they needed a wider angle for taking the pictures. And so this works great now, and we are already working on the next version, which also includes reading the weight of the package from the digital scale at the same time on a single button press. Another great project was for a customer here from Sweden. That's a company that produces flavored tobacco products. They have tens of recipes and mix different ingredients, and they have been doing it manually, and they were looking for a way how to make it automated and also more accurate. So we again used Raspberry Pi in this case, which we could use to control the pumps, the digital scale to check how much of each ingredient we got. We even slow the pump down as we are approaching the target weight to make it accurate. We implemented emergency button so that anyone can press the button and turn everything off when there is a leakage or something. And one of the requests also was that they needed to connect 25 pumps with as few cables as possible. So we discovered that the pumps support the Modbus interface, which can be daisy chains. So we connect all the 25 pumps to the Raspberry Pi just with a single cable. And it was great. So you can apply it to something else as well, like have an automated bartender to mix drinks for the party. Although I think the bartender will be a little bit faster than this.
But not so accurate.
But not so accurate, exactly. So another thing that I'm very proud of is our tool and a service we use, we call Xcode, and it's a tool for building mobile apps from FileMaker solutions. How many of you have seen Xcode in action already? No one. And how many of you know about the FileMaker iOS app SDK? Okay. Have you tried to use it? The biggest issue with the SDK is you need a different mindset. You have to use the Apple's developer tools to build your app, configure text files, and most of the people, for the first time when they try to build the app, get a lot of errors and they don't know how to deal with them. So we replaced that difficult process with a simple web app where you just drag and drop your database. Fill in a few items like what the app name will be, etc. Drop in your icons and just hit a button, wait a few minutes, and then you can install your native app to your iPhone, iPad, or distribute it on the App Store. Recently, I think it was the beginning of this year, we went even further and made it very simple to add our plugins to your apps. You just go there, click a few checkboxes, and you have your our plugins included. And we have already talked about adding MBS plugin as well this way, so that that will be the next one you will be able to add to your app just with a single click. Now I mentioned App Store. That's the next struggle. So if you have the app built very simply by clicking a few buttons, the next challenge is how to get it to the App Store. So or how to get it to the users. So to address this question or this issue, I ended up having 5 consecutive days of training with Richard Carlton on FM Training TV. Those are 5 hours of pure training, going through the process from the beginning to the end. And during the training, I even got my app published on the App Store and installed it on my M1 Mac and run it there. So if you want to have your apps on the App Store, it's doable, and with our guide and our tool, it's not difficult. Finally, let me mention performance optimization again, but from a different perspective. For a client in Australia, about a year ago, we built a web portal for his customers' customers. So he has a solution for gymnastics, and his clients needed a nice way how to get their clients log in and see their account balance and schedule lessons, something like that. But they were not very happy with the web interface in some stages, taking about 7 seconds to load. So we started optimizing that. First we start on the FileMaker side and made the requests that were going to FileMaker run faster in FileMaker, like using less unstored calculations and things like that. Then we realized that we could actually, out of the 2 requests to FileMaker Data API, get 1 out to cut the time to about 1.5. And because one of the 2 requests was just fetching some settings data from FileMaker. So we realized that we can cache that data because it doesn't change very often. So we added caching, and we got the time under 4 seconds. But what was the most interesting thing is that the customer for a long time thought that their web hosting provided by FMP host was actually in the same data center as their FileMaker hosting provided by FMP host. And it was a great surprise to reveal that while the FileMaker server was in Australia, the web server was hosted on the US. So there was a huge latency between the web server and the FileMaker server. When we measured how long everything takes, we predicted that we can get to about 2 seconds by just moving the hosting to Australia. In the end, we got under 1 second. So that was amazing performance optimization. And the good thing is we apply the same processes, the same rules that we apply to FileMaker performance optimization. We identify the bottleneck, optimized it, and follow the same rules, the same procedures, and got the loading time from 7 seconds to less than 1. So those were quite inspiring, at least for me, inspiring projects. I hope at least one inspired all of you. But the most inspiring thing always is personal experience, right? So are you ready for some exercise?
Of course.
Okay, great. So I have a suitcase here, and it has some items in it. And I would like to find out who of you is going to be the fastest in finding out what's missing. So I need a first volunteer to come over here and steal something from the bag. Who's going to be there? Okay, come here please. What's your name?
Andy.
Andy.
Yep.
Thanks, Andy. So let me just switch here to show everyone what's happening. Oh, sorry. You are going to steal something, so it's too early. Not yet. Yeah. So wait a minute. Take something, hide it so that no one knows what you have taken, and take your seat. And now our goal will be to find out what's missing in the bag. And I have an app here, so. Here's the bag, sorry. And I have an app here on my 2 iPhones, which knows what should be in the bag. And it has an interface for 4 different ways. 4 different ways how to find out what's missing. So here's the app, and I need another volunteer to try the first method. Who's going to come up? Don't be shy. Okay, thanks. What's your name?
Niels.
Niels. If you can come over here, I will show you what to do. So here is the app. I will start the first method, which is manual checking. That's the most difficult one, okay? So when you're ready, you just look at the bag and you have to manually select what is there.
I need glasses.
Oh, do you have them with you? Or would you like someone else take care of it?
Even one number.
Okay. Is it going to work?
Yeah, it'll do.
Okay, so when you're ready, just press the ready button, and then for every item that you find in the bag, just check the checkbox. And the app actually measures the time it takes to find out, so it will show us the result in the end.
This won't be my new
I
day
think
job.
I know the answer to this one.
Right, 2 items. Right, it's 2 items here.
checks. Don't know what this is. iPhone what?
5C.
5C. I'm paid by the hour, you know, so
Well, that's
as far as I can.
that's fine. I know you're all ready for the dinner, and we started late, but we are only a little bit away from finishing, so
It's okay.
it's not going to take
No
long.
rush.
Seven black. iPhone 5 white. Oh my god, I already checked it.
So probably check.
So 6S. So we're guessing iPods. That's the last item. Oh.
Okay, now we have the results. So what's missing are the AirPods. Is that correct? Yeah, AirPods. So we got the correct result, and it took a little bit less than 3 minutes. So let's try the next method. To save some time, I'll keep it out of the bag if you don't mind. And whoever comes now will be just putting it back, okay? So the next method here is going to be using the iPhone camera for scanning barcodes. Each item has a barcode on it, like this this label. It's a big one, and actually each item has 2 of them, so it will be easy for you to find them. So who's going to try that? Andres? Okay, great. So you should be faster now, right?
I'll try.
So try as fast as you can.
I'm paid by the result.
Good for you. So once you're ready, hit ready, and then you will be just scanning all the barcodes.
Okay. And
Okay.
put it there?
Yeah, you can put it back there.
Okay.
Wrong.
Got it. And cancel?
Oh, you probably.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, you seem to have missed something.
Oh no! Items confirmed only 4.
Oh.
Only 4.
Hmm.
But it looked like it scanned, you know.
Show your closest.
Or should it?
It's still scanning just one.
Magic mouse. Yeah, is it scanning? Does it work?
Wait a minute. Yeah, it checked it. So
is it holding the camera over the back? So did it scan another barcode?
Yeah, how do I know
Yeah.
if it's scanned? I don't know. 6. I missed something. Okay.
I think our results are going to be a little bit
Skewed.
inaccurate, or not typical.
Not
But
What's
it's
the
fine.
prize?
Well,
The AirPods are.
at least he said he's paid by the results, so we're fine.
I have to finish. Yeah.
So
Now
we're fine.
I have to finish now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I see that it's scanning. Now 12. How do I know if I didn't miss anything now? Okay, 13. Now it does. Now it does scan. 15.
You didn't took anything, right?
Magic hands. 16. How many
Well,
are there?
we should say you get paid if you find out what's missing. If you don't, then you paid everything that you didn't scan.
How many are there at all?
It's
20?
20 items
20,
total.
so this should be 90.
Now you have the result.
3 minutes. It's
So 3 minutes and 13 seconds, a little bit more. It should have been faster. Okay, but let's try another method. This will be also barcode scanning, but this time we will use a different scanner. We will use this hardware scanner from Infinite Peripherals. I just have to get the... Wait a minute. The controls. Oh, doesn't want to come up. So I'll share the screen of the phone. So who's going to come up next? Who'll try the hardware scanner? It should be definitely faster. Anyone having experience with barcode scanning like this? Wait a minute. Do we have the right network?
I'm a beginner.
Oh, I'm on a wrong network, sorry. So it will take a few seconds to connect to the network. One disadvantage of this hardware scanner is that it's very difficult to type on the left of the keyboard. And I need a shift to connect to the network here. Okay, I will probably have to try without sharing the screen then. This is a shame. Or maybe I can connect if we are close enough. No, we are not. Oh, I apologize for this.
Or you could just show the RFID.
Oh, I can show it on the screen here, but let's try without sharing the screen for now. So, who's ready to try?
Your turn.
Okay, I'll do it. But you're too shy. You could do it easily. So, I'm now going to use the scanner. So it has a laser here, so it should be a little bit faster than the camera. You hear the beeping.
It has some experience. Self-service.
But when it comes to the beer, it will stop because you are not allowed.
Okay, now I have the result, and it took me 50 seconds. I can show. Okay, so I would like someone to come to the stage because this is going to be exciting. I will close the bag to make it even harder. Okay, so who is going to come? Don't be shy.
Otherwise, we don't.
And now I will. And now I'm going. What's your name?
Thomas,
Thomas. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too.
So Thomas, you're going to get this RFID reader with this iPhone again. So let me share the screen so that everyone sees what happens. And in the app, I will press RFID to start using RFID. As soon as you're ready, hit ready, and then just go over the bag with the reader.
Back and forward or just once?
Whatever you want until you find out, until it shows you what's
The
missing.
result. Okay, so I'm ready.
So-
So I'll start now. Inventory.
We're done.
All files found.
Oh.
Okay. You found all.
Yeah. So
stole it.
you're too close
Yeah,
because this reader can read from up to 2 meters. So
Let's
if we
try again.
if we try again,
So I'm paying also for
Yeah, and-
the other
and-
people's shops in the supermarket.
try to hold it like hit this so that you don't hide the antenna.
Okay.
So
So start then ready.
no, this way.
This one. Oh, it's beeping in my phone. Okay, found.
Oh, still.
Yeah, throw to the.
This is
It's
a
too
bit weird.
sensitive.
Does it have both labels on it?
Yeah.
Weird. Let's try this way.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
It's too,
Well.
too sensitive. Too sensitive.
It doesn't want me to show you how it works.
Too smart.
You have to bring it to the other session. But it's impressive, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Sorry for that, guys. It seems we got some like maybe signal reflection here, but yeah, we can try.
Put it outside. Let's see.
No. Let's try a different one. Let's take this out and let's see what happens.
Still finding everything.
This is definitely weird.
But it says items confirmed
Yeah, it says
20.
immediately that all items are confirmed.
And it's 20, or 16, 17.
Okay. Well, to be honest, I don't know what's wrong. last time I tried, it worked fine. But the point I wanted to show is the speed of this.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, this is demo I prepared in just 2 days ago, and I may have screwed it up, maybe with the data inside. But the point is that if you scan items with the RFID, you get them scanned in seconds, and I may have duplicates in this or something like that was causing all items to be found. But the point is that with 20 items in the bag, which I had to take them all out and scan them manually, which took me at least 1 minute with the hardware scanner, at least 2 minutes with the iPhone camera, with RFID, I could do it in like 2 or 5 seconds, and I didn't even have to open the bag. So if you deal with inventory which takes a long time for the customer, you can actually save a lot of time by implementing this technology. And it used to be expensive, but now the RFID tags can be bought for just price under 10 cents each. So if you take care of items which cost 100 euros, adding a tag to it is very cheap, and you can save a lot of time, and you can do the inventory scanning in your warehouse, or your customers can do it in a fraction of time that do it now, and so they can do it more often. They can do it every day instead of once per month, for instance. So it's a huge change, and this is what excuse me, when I was trying in the room, these were the times that I personally achieved. So you see, hardware scanners still make sense because it's about twice as fast as the camera, only because with the laser you can very easily aim on the barcodes, and it also works in poor light conditions, unlike the camera, while RFID, that's blazingly fast if you implement it properly and don't get errors like I did today. But that's the point. And what I wanted to say here is we are not looking for you as customers for this, but we are also not looking for your customers. We are looking for partners like your companies. If you have customers who might benefit from using this technology, we will be glad to back you up, provide you with whatever you need in terms of support technology, and do it for you as a subcontractor, or however you like to work, with you keeping margin, you keeping your customer, you still providing the custom solution, but with more capabilities and using this amazing technology. So if you find inspiration in this, if any of your customers can benefit from this, turn to us. We also have a partner who is a primarily supplier of auto ID technology. We are working together because they have their experience, we have ours. We know how to integrate it together with FileMaker, but you know how you know your customers' processes, so you know what they need, you know what they will benefit from. So we have no ambition to step in your way. We have just the ambition to help you to bring more value to your customers. So that's what we have to offer. And if you don't mind, I will be glad for getting your feedback from my session, so that the next session I have will be even better. Thank you.